welcome back to the channel. If you watched the last episode, you saw that I had welded the end on the crossbar. I still have to weld up the other end, but what I did up here is I took a straight edge across and I marked some gonna be holes. Took a Sharpie, put some dots on there. I'm gonna drill some 1/8 inch holes. So when I get that bar welded on at the ends here, where Leo's covering up, when I get that bar on there, I'm gonna spot weld through the holes to shore up that bar to the back wall for some structural integrity there. Okay, so I need to clean the burrs off the back of these, and that'll be ready to go. Okay, so I've got the right angle magnet on there. I'm laying it on the floor to try to keep everything straight as can be, and I'm going to go ahead and tack that on now. Alright, now that I've got that tacked in place, I'm going to put it up to the trailer and see how it lines up before I weld it solid. Let's check it for fit. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna have to cut these off flush. You can see there's a little gap there. That's because I didn't grind down enough in there. But when I cut this off flush, I think that's gonna take care of itself, and that bar is gonna go right up to the end, to the tailgate wall. So I think that's gonna line up pretty good on this end to weld up. And then down here, it looks like that's gonna line up pretty good too. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld that around, get that finished up, and then we'll put it up here again, see how things line up, and mark and cut. What would amateur welding be without grinding? So there's the first end. Here's the end I just did. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. So next thing will be to get it lined up and cut those ends off. I'm pretty happy with this, I gotta say. Again, I'm an amateur, but this is a lot of fun, man. I'll give you a closer look and see what you think. I think it lined up pretty well. I'm really happy with the corners. So next thing is going to be, I'm going to take this back off of here and clean up the ends, get the primer off them, get it clean steel so I can weld around that on both ends here. Get that cleaned up and weld around that. Hit the spot welds here, and then comes the tricky part. Then I got to see if I'm going to be able to get this to bend around. There's no way I'm going to get it as round, as pretty as this. I'm going to see what I can do with it and see how it works out. But right now, I'm just pretty happy with this. There's a little bit of gap there, but the weld will fix that. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. Being that I don't really have much experience with this. But it's fun. If you don't have experience, don't worry about it. Just try it. It's a blast. Let's get her tacked down. Okay, so after hitting the spot welds, I decided to take the large crescent wrench and start bending this over. Then I took the dead blow hammer and started beating the crap out of it. So first thing I did was kind of start it all over, like I said, with the crescent wrench. Then started pounding on it, and oh, I'm tired from swinging that stupid thing for the last 15 minutes, but got it bent over pretty good. I'm gonna try to hammer it down a little tighter along this bottom edge here, and then I'll probably run the grinder along it just to kind of take the sharpness off. But all in all, I think it's going pretty good. So I'm gonna finish up a little bit more on this, but I'm gonna call this episode a wrap. I think I got good progress getting this the round rail in the rest of the way, getting this bent over. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to do this, honestly, and I'm pretty happy so far with how it turned out. Like I said, I want to get that edge down a little more and get the sharpness off it. We don't need to be cutting our hands on it, steel like that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So, episode 9, I think this is. So if you're enjoying it, give us a like down below, please. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell. If you click the bell, you'll get the notifications of when the next video comes out. And comment. I love the comments. I reply to everyone. Thanks for watching. See ya.